Streaming live, many Simons employees, hello, bonjour, comment ça va? I'm Sangeeta Patel and I'm truly honored to be the host. I'd like to officially welcome the grand opening of Simon's 18th store in Canada. I have known about this project for a while, and one of the things that I loved about this company is that it started in 1840 by a man named John Simons, who had a big dream. And the store started as dry goods, and now it is one of the #1 Canadian retail stores. Which is so exciting. Yeah. And when you think of Simons, you think family. We are surrounded by family. Richard Simmons' kids are here, Kevin, Carolyn, Matthew, Nicholas, Peter Simon's son is here as well, so good to see all of you. And you know, the other part of my research was going shopping. I spent days shopping, don't tell my husband. So today I will be in there shopping. So today is a monumental day, so I'd like to kick things off. It is my honor to invite to the stage Danielle Fournier, the Executive Chair at Oxford Properties.
And thank you to absolutely everyone for being here. We've been waiting impatiently for this day for a very long time. So can we just applaud Simons for all that they've done right off the bat? Et j'aimerais aussi dire à Peter, à Richard, à Bernard, on sait que vous travaillez en famille, puis nous à Oxford, on essaie de faire la même chose. Fait que de le faire ensemble aussi à Yorkdale, wow, merci. So I don't want to bore anybody with this, but I just have to know it. Just so you know, I'm a real history freak. So for us at Oxford, this is our 65th year this year. We're celebrating that, and we've been doing that since January. And we've delved into our own history, and we've looked at the trials and tribulations. And we also looked at Yorkdale. Yorkdale this year is 61 years old. So we were feeling very good about ourselves, and we were impressed with ourselves. Then we did the same kind of research into Simon's history. They've been here for 185 years. They make us look like teenagers. They have so much experience, but when you go a little deeper and you say, hold it a second, it's not just 185 years. It's 185 years managed by the same family for 6 generations. How about that? So if your question was, name 10 companies in the world that have been managed by the same company, by the same family, for that period of time, the answer is less than 10. So that is not a small thing. So I thought it, and they said, hold it a second, they survived through the Industrial Revolution, through 2 pandemics, multiple recessions, and they even survived the internet, but we do not want to go through that again. Any of us. Do we agree? Yeah, I thought so. So where does this success come from? I got a personal tidbit into how that success is. I have to admit that my wife, Caroline Dwayne, is from Quebec City. She loves Simons. I knew that from the day that I met her, but yesterday morning, I loved to go shopping with my mom at Simons when I was a teenager, but more importantly, I was there 2 days ago in Montreal with our 33-year-old daughter. Does that tell a story? Generation after generation, Simons has found a way to appeal to people and make it exciting. Resilience and community. How does that sound? You know, I think as you spend more time in business, you understand just how important relationships are. So we're pretty proud at Oxford that when Simons came into Ontario at the beginning in 2016 to our Square One property, we worked hand in hand to make that work, and we've been working hand in hand ever since. And thank God it was all that's the relationship. So I also don't want to forget our Yorkdale team. Yorkdale didn't have to be the best in Canada. That's decades of work as well. So running Yorkdale for a person like Mike Chauvinot is like being the mayor of a small city. People wake up every day and serve customers 24 hours, all in. Simons is all in, Oxford is all in, and Yorkdale is all in. How about that for a combination?
I'm like hearing cheering from everywhere. Did you hear all that? Everyone's excited. Now, I'm not sure if our next speaker has officially been adopted by the family, but he's like a cousin who's excited about the future. He's all about the service, he's all about the customers, and apparently he's now a Toronto Blue Jays fan? I don't know. Please welcome the President and Chief Executive Officer of Simons, Mr. Bernard LeBlanc.
Thank you, Mrs. Patel, and good morning, everyone. I'd like to just acknowledge Member of Parliament Vince Gasparo that's here with us. Thank you for being here, Toronto Councillor Vince Crisanti. Distinguished guests, all of our customers, partners, friends, and family, thanks for being here. This is a memorable moment I am not about to forget. Bonjour, Toronto! So today marks a moment that we have absolutely long been waiting for and looked forward to. Standing here in Toronto on the threshold of not just a new store, but a bold new chapter in our history. So thank you for joining us here at Yorkdale Shopping Centre to celebrate the grand opening of this 18th Simons location. Now, this isn't just a new address on the map. This is a milestone that we've worked toward for many years. I would almost say a decade and more. and one we are so proud to finally share with you. If there's one thing that defines us at Simons, it is intention. We never settle. Every decision we make is guided by care, by creativity, by purpose. From the fabrics that and the materials that we use in our products, to the important causes and organizations that we choose to support. So when the opportunity arose to open in Toronto, the decision was clear. Toronto felt right because it is. Since our founding in 1840, Simons has always been about connection. John Simons, our founder, crossed the Atlantic over 70 times to bring from Europe the goods, the finest goods for his customers in Quebec City. He was in the business of retail, in the business of commerce, but he was also in the business of building connections. Connections between cultures, between continents, and especially between people. And that calling to bring people together still rings true for us and our company today. Just last year, we opened our very first store in the Maritimes, achieving our Canadian presence from coast to coast. I would venture to say that we are now the heritage Canadian brand. No matter what side of this incredible country that you live in, there is a Simons ready to serve you. From Vancouver all the way to Halifax, and now right here in Toronto. So Toronto is a true global city. Dynamic, creative, inspiring. It's a place the world watches closely, whether it's for its music, sports, or cultural vibrancy. Toronto just gets the world talking. Now this is a city of opportunity, Canada's largest and most diverse retail market. And we as a company are looking to reinforce our position and our proximity with clients to be the true national leader in fashion, in design, and especially in customer experience. Ours is a union just made sense. By opening here, we're opening our doors to the world. But most importantly, we're opening our doors to you. You, the people of Toronto, are why we are here. Since 1840, our customers have always been delivering a thoughtful and personalized service and offering also a truly unique shopping environment is more than a goal for us. It is the core of who we are and what we do. Once you step inside, you'll find endless modes of tribute to part of the architecture. I invite you to take a tour along what we call our Walk of Dreams, a pathway through our store that leads you past 40 creations made by 24 different artists from a variety of mediums. Serigraphy, to ceramics, visual effects installations, even creation made of Lego bricks. So while you get to know and discover our different fashion zones, which are each overflowing with curated styles, each passionately and thoughtfully designed by our very own teams in Old Quebec City. Something else you'll find is a host of new brands that we've put time and effort into selecting specifically for the Toronto market. You'll also find in-demand brands and luxury. There is truly a city for everyone. And as Dan was pointing out, it's not rare that we'll see 3 generations of shopping together at the same time. It's truly a destination. We've worked hard to ensure that this store is a place where you can feel right at home, a place where you can design department, guided by an effortless flow. I'm convinced that your time at Simons will from your usual morning at Union Station. And speaking of design, I'd like to sincerely thank our long-standing architectural partners, the designers from Gensler, the team here in Toronto, the construction team at Reliance Construction, and especially a special thanks to all the tradespeople that lent a hand in building this amazing store. They've played a pivotal role in bringing this project to life. Their talented and highly creative contributions have helped make this a reality. I'd like to give them a hand of applause. I'm also grateful for the team from Oxford Properties. They're great partners and great people to work with. We're honored to be here at Yorkdale. Neighbors to many of the world's best brands and best. I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the Simons family, to Peter and Richard for your continued trust. I'm a sensitive guy. The generations that came before them and those that are coming after them, whose dedication and passion and hard work has really helped shape this uniquely Canadian and family-owned business into what it is today. I am proud, and we are proud, of our Canadian heritage and the family's ongoing legacy. Finally, it's thanks to the unwavering dedication and tireless efforts of our Simons teams from across the country. People from all of our stores came in to help in creating and bringing this to life. I have the privilege of standing here before you, but you'll meet the people that actually made all of this happen in a few minutes. So I'd like to really thank them. They're watching from inside. Thank you to all the Simons teams who contributed to making this a reality. Over the past months, they've really poured their hearts into creating a space for Torontonians not only to shop, but share meaningful moments with friends and family, discovering the very best that fashion has to offer, and really enjoying something that is so rare today, a human connection. To all the individuals who helped us make this day a reality, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. All of your commitment, your professionalism, incredible work has not gone unnoticed. And Toronto, you've already made us feel right at home. Now, it's our turn to return the favor. So welcome to your Toronto Simons. Bienvenue à votre magasin.
He's the sweetest. Oh, little teddy bear. Next we have someone very special. Many people have told me he's the yin to Bernard's yang. They complement each other so well. He's a visionary, a philosopher, a romantic, and he's often said, time is the currency of love. He believed in a vision and manifested a dream of expanding and to bring the best experience for customers. He's passionate and apparently has a great smile. It's my pleasure to introduce a fifth-generation member of the Simons family, Peter Simons.
I speak also on behalf of the larger family and community that's Simons. I speak on behalf of Canada's oldest family business, privately owned, founded in 1840, 6 generations ago, by my ancestors who came across the ocean as sail makers and boat builders from Scotland, Greenock. We are so appreciative of your presence and your support here this morning. Thank you. Merci pour votre présence ce matin. I learned that in 40 years of working on art commissions with Douglas Copeland, Guido Molinari, Daniel Alpil for previous stores. It's not about the actual object or the creation. It's about the people. It's about the process that you have the privilege of sharing a certain moment in time. Hey, Don Rogers back there. Hey. It's sharing the same vision and hope and a belief in converting imagination into reality. That's what a pivotal moment is. So I have a bit of thanks to give. First of all, above everything, thanks to all our associates from coast to coast across the country for pitching in, for making this happen. Merci à vous tous. Honestly, it is the greatest privilege of my 40 years of retailing and working with the team I work with. There are these amazing moments. There are hard moments. There are demanding moments. But I'm in retail because of people. Thank you. As a group, they're engaged, they're passionate, they're creative, they're the heart and soul of Simons. It's an honor and privilege to work by your side, and you have my family's sincerest respect, their sincerest admiration and gratitude. Secondly, to our customers from Halifax to Vancouver, this would not be possible without your incredible support. You have made today possible. De notre clientèle de Vancouver à Halifax, une journée comme aujourd'hui est seulement possible avec votre support depuis toutes ces années. Merci pour votre support et merci d'avoir rendu ce projet possible. Merci beaucoup. I have to say, serving you every single day is just a wonderful adventure, and I think for a lot of us at Simons, for everyone I hope at Simons, it brings joy and gratitude every day to our lives. Third, Oxford and owners. Thank you. Dan Fournier, Brad Jones, there somewhere. Even Michael Kidd, I don't want to go back, but I have a soft spot for Michael. Fourth, but not least, to the Bank of Montreal. We are, I believe, I have a paper I mentioned one time in my office, 1867. It's an old ledger entrance. And down on page 2, it's marked Bank of Montreal, you owe $1.67 to them. We had $1.67 in debt. Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. Through the creation of our country, through 2 world wars, 2 pandemics, the depression, and the ups and downs of business and the economy, you have stood firmly by us through all those years. Thank you for your continued support, believing in quality, believing in creativity and service over just size and scale. Thank you. Not least to Toronto, my family has to say thank you for welcoming us into your incredible city, into your home. It's an epic chapter in our history, and I think our what are those dreams? Every day for 40 years I've come to work. I've told myself it's not about being big, it's about being unique. It's about creating something meaningful with other people. It's about being thoughtful. It's about being kind. It's about being servile. We've believed and we've dreamed of doing business in Canada, and we've understood as a family day by day. Our dream is to offer assortments that are unique, that are delightful, that inspire you, think, be creative yourselves. Our dream is not only to sell fashion, but I dream every day of, in a sense, yes, selling style, but I'd love to sell self-confidence. I'd love to sell self-expression, confidence. Toronto, thank you for the chance to share our dream with you. It's really, in the end, over 40 years and over all these generations, been a question of blending creativity, blending curiosity, blending courage, blending connections, and blending community to a new sort of business. It's really been a dream about using our freedom of being private to express our values in a way that takes all those things that we want to do in a new sort of responsible type of commerce. And I hope you'll come, I hope you'll visit, I hope we'll be up to the task. Perhaps it'll never be finished, but again, it's not about the destination, it's about the work we do together and the process and not the object. And I look forward to working with all of you to try to make that become a reality at this store. Thank you so much for your reception. Merci beaucoup.
All right, it's the moment now. We are going to do the official ribbon cutting ceremony. We did test the scissors. I would like to ask the Simons family to come up on stage, Kevin, Carolyn, Matthew, and Nicholas. And also, after the ribbon is cut, we have a few points for you. So just wait for my go-to before going into the store. But as I'm looking out right now, I'm going to bring George up on stage to get the best selfie ever with everybody. So family, come on up. George, come on up. And give me your biggest smile once everyone's up. Shoot it this way. We're all gonna face George that way. We're gonna get the best selfie. You know, this is like the Oscars. You know when Ellen DeGeneres did it? Let's make this all happen. Everyone in? Right, George? All right. Smile. Hey! All right, now we just got the ribbon.
No, no, no.
Underneath is a carpet. I mean, underneath is like